Good morning, all. Your Excellency, Executive Governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, let me only mention my governor and then plead and ask to stand on the existing protocols because I'm giving only 3 minutes to speak. I thank you, the governor, and the organizers of this. It's a wonderful gesture, and I'm glad I was invited. Please, like the World Bank just spoke, let me just go straight to the point. He mentioned about the development goal, and he said we need our communities to make it work. I am pleading with Nigeria as a whole, with my governor and the Anambra State, that we need to change the narratives of how we've been doing that, our development goal. The way we've been doing it before has not been working. And I feel when you're doing something, it's not working, you change the narrative, you change the style. I am pleading for us to look into more production of some of these things in our society, especially the necessities like the matchbox, the toothpick, the cutting board, the sanitary parts, and stuff like that. Let us introduce urban development in the schools. If we can think about using Fridays as free for our children to start producing things just like they do in China. In China, even young kids get involved in production. I was able to speak to the president of Traders Union Association, and they are ready to partner on this, where when they produce these things, they carry it and market it within our country. We will not only create jobs, we will not only stop the issue of giving handouts to our Nigerians when they're supposed to be eating fat. We will equally curtail the drug intake of our children because they will be more occupied. They will school and they will equally do some productions to start earning money on time. We will not, this is not only that, it will equally curtail the insecurity in our society. Let us help ourselves. If we are hoping on government to do it all, it will never happen. Look at genital mutilation. It's still going on up to date in our country, Nigeria, upon how exposed we are. It's because nobody cares and we're not doing the right thing. If you keep talking, and they are not listening, bring in some legal force into it and get them to do the right thing. But before you do that, you will first encourage them by sanitizing through the town criers. Then you empower them because a hungry man is an angry man. You can empower them by introducing the production system to them. Let the people in the villages do, like the World Bank is doing Nigerian women project development or something. They are doing it, and it is working in the villages. We can co-opt it into our own style and get it to work. These people have been helping us for decades. Where are the results? From 5 states to 9 states of mortal genital mutilation. Sorry. I will continue. So everything is increasing instead of reducing. Let us change our style so that their monies will be better. Let us talk less and do more. Sometimes they spend 140 million in meetings and trainings. The people you're training to help get nothing. We need to sit up because nobody will do it for us. We have to do it by ourselves. I am pleading with us. Let us focus this time and do things that will favor us. Let us get the World Bank to do things in a way that it will favor us. This is Anambra. This is the head of trading in Nigeria as a whole. Anambra people, please, I beg of you, lead the way so that we start producing these things. We have our trees that we can do toothpick from. We have our animals, we can use their skins and make shoes. We have our materials, we can sew westernized clothes and export it outside. Let us beg these donors not only to give us money, they should equally help us to create trade with their countries so that Nigeria will grow. We can't continue like this. Instead of us to continue like this, we are rather better off without the help. But we are the only one that we fight for that right, so that the narrative will change. Your children, my children are suffering. We don't know what the future holds for us. Until we change the narratives, we go nowhere. I am begging all of you. It is not something only government can do or an individual. We have to come together. That is why I've written to Governors Forum. They have to key in. I have written to Nigerian Traders Association. They have already keyed in. I am going with all this to New York to speak to the United Nations and let them know that this is what we want. If they want to help us, they should do it right to favor us. I'm giving only 3 minutes, and I wish I could talk more, but I cannot. I love you all. Thank you so much, and remain blessed.